All right, and let's go ahead and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're going to be checking out My Time in Sandrock. This is a game that officially came out of 1.0 access over on Steam on the 2nd of November. And this is a game that I've actually been quite interested for it to come out for its full release. I haven't invested a whole bunch of time in there, but I feel like I've invested enough to give you guys a broad stroke idea of what My Time in Sandrock is about. So if you like the content and you want to hear more about My Time in Sandrock or see more gameplay, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. As always, I hope everyone is having a good day, and let's get on into it. First and foremost, My Time in Sandrock is like a life sim. Essentially, the gist of it is that there was a old worker or a crafter that was in the town. His name was Mason. Matter of fact, I just got past the story point in the game where Mason is officially left, and he left you his workshop. You are one of two workers or crafters in this town, or the new crafters in this town, and you take on commissions to help make everybody's life here better in the desert in the town of Sandrock. You do so by crafting different vessels for you to do, like your workbench, your forges, your grinders, your processors, and then completing commissions essentially. And you get your ingredients from the desert or going dungeon delving into some ruins where it's just like a resource hunt essentially. No monsters in there, but there is combat. Combat is a part of it. You craft yourself new weapons and go, fighting monsters. In this case, I'm actually on a commission itself, so I'll just walk you through it so we can see some of the combat, because it's definitely one of the focuses of the game. Another big focus on it is because I said life sim is creating companionship between different characters in the game. Every citizen in Sandrock can be made a friend, and you get bonuses for having them as your friend. And so whenever you complete a companionship with somebody or a task for them, you get XP towards your relationship with that person, and it can unlock new things as you go. You can even grow into a relationship with somebody. And then, that actually scared me for a second, sorry. And yeah, and as you can develop relationships, and eventually one of the things that they added in 1.0 is you can now have a family. You can either have your own child or you can adopt a child. I'm not really big on the life sim per se for myself, but I do like the crafting element of the game, and so that's really what we're going to focus on today. So one of the things I need is, right now I'm doing a commission where I have to build someone 2 sunshades. It says right now that I need to get some basic leather. Basic leather is coming from animals that have fur, or not fur, yeah, fur. So we're going to go ahead and take on these enemies. So in order to fight, we have a middle mouse click in order to target enemies, and then you also have your left click for that, and my right click is going to give me a dodge. It has a stamina meter. As you fight things, you will notice little pips below their health bar. If I break all the pips from attacking, you will actually take extra damage. Oh, and we're actually in a fight with another Yakmo as well. Oh no, we got knocked down. And I am actually doing a terrible job just because we're having to deal with that other Yakmo. There we go. Now we can focus on this one. And you do auto collect the resources, so you don't really have to worry about that part. Much better when you have to fight one-on-one. So we should be working on getting ourselves plenty of animal pelts. Even if it's damaged, basically what happens is we're going to be able to take that to our workshop and basically turn it into workable leather. Alright, so that's all the cows that are in the area. We got a lot of damaged pelts. So you may notice at the bottom of my screen we have 2 bars. There's the one green bar, that's our health bar, which is going down because we took, oh, we actually didn't take any hits. Oh, that's surprising. And the right one, it looks like a stamina bar that you might notice from like any other game that requires stamina. Except for in My Time in Sandrock, stamina is way more important than it is in the other game. Stamina is actually consumed when you pretty much do everything. There are, whenever you're crafting and you're building, it doesn't take stamina, but whenever you harvest a resource from the world around you, whenever you fight, whenever you dig, whenever you do anything major that requires like any sort of exertion, you do spend a bit of your stamina. Stamina does not recoup other than when you go to sleep at night, and when you consume certain items, it'll give you some of your stamina back. The way you offset this is as you level up, you'll gain more stamina, so you can, do more activities. Or as you level up, you have 4 different skill trees that you can invest points into. I just got 2 combat points to invest in my character. But we also have workshop, where whenever you do certain things, it goes towards my XP bar or my XP gain. And I believe I thought there was a way to get stamina back. No, not in the workshop. And then there was gathering. Gathering, whenever you're out collecting leaves, animals, resources at the ground anytime, or anytime you grab any of those things, you can actually get yourself some of your stamina back. So right here, here's stamina knowledge, stamina points 5% max, and I think I swear I put a skill. There we go. When salvaging scrap, have 10% chance to get 2 stamina points back. It's 20% for me since I maxed out that skill, and you can also find different things that do that as well. And then we have the social aspect. As you get more social with people, you can actually unlock things that make socializing easier for your character. So there's that. Okay, so let's see if we can go ahead and build the other leather we have. So we'll go in here, and to build basic leather, I need to have myself sea salt and raw animal skin. I think we got a whole bunch of raw animal skin, and we can also craft this into raw animal skin. And now we have way more than we needed before, although... Okay, yeah. Okay, it was telling me how much I needed. And if you don't have an item, and it's something that you can buy from a store in-game, the coolest thing about this is it'll actually tell you where you can get it. So if I need to get more sea salt, it'll tell me that I can go to the By the Stairs store or the Blue Moon to go, and someone at those locations will actually sell me the item that I need. But I have the perfect amount because I went and bought it earlier. I'm going to go ahead and build all 3 leather, and then we're going to go ahead and build our commission. So here's 1. Add thread, add our copper sticks. Boom, we picked that up. There's 1 sunshade. And then in order to build our next sunshade, we just come over to the assembly station. This is where you come to build everything that you want. And I'm going to pick the sunshade again. Here, whenever you're looking at something, it'll tell you all the ingredients required to build the sunshade. So in here we need sea salt, basic leather. It'll actually tell you what goes into what and goes into what. Plant fiber to thin thread and copper sticks. We can actually craft those at our processor or grinder. I can't remember which one. And we're going to assemble. So we put it up there. I got enough stuff to build all this multiple times. So I'm just putting it together like this. And now that we've officially put this together, we just need to find the person who gave us the commission. So I'm going to work my way over to the Blue Moon Saloon because it looks like whoever I need to turn this into is actually inside eating. So we'll make our way over there. The game has a lot of ways to keep you busy. You will be busy. You won't have any downtime for real other than what you want to do and what you want to craft. And it says that our guy is on the other side of this wall, so he's probably through this room. And it's Owen. Hello, Owen.
Hey there.
We'll speak with him about the commission. We will confirm it, and we will get $729, or goal, as they call them in this game, 555 experience, workshop reputation, and a commerce badge.
Thank you.
Here's your pay. You earned it. So we got all that from him. If we want to, this is an example of, like, doing relationships. You can give people in order to increase your relationship with someone. You can choose to spar with them, play like a card game, talk recipes. That must be new. I haven't seen that one before. Or we can chat with them.
I'm always serving up tasty dishes on my tables at the Blue Moon. Make sure you stop in on the regular.
I believe you can increase your relationship like that once a day with everybody if you so choose. I also have a whole bunch of other side quests that we can take on, such as these put up wanted posters. Or if I want to grab another commission, you get commissions by going over here to our mayor's office. It even says right here, I want you to do my commissions. So we're going to head inside right now to the Commerce Guild. We'll see the commissioner up there. Here's our workshop ranking for all 5 workshop workers in the town. Obviously, the commissioner thinks he's number 1. Right now, we're sitting at number 4, slightly above Mian, who's the other new crafter in the town. Then we got Wang Jr., Slack, and then, Yan himself. Everything you do gets you reputation points and, you know, puts you where your standing's at. You get bonuses based on a monthly and an annual bonus based on your ranking. You can get 1 commission a day to start out with. So in here, we'll look at all the commissions we have. I generally like to try to go with one that we can do in a reasonable amount of time. So right now, I think I'm going to try this one for hardwood stick. You get 3 days to finish it. It tells you who gives you the quest, who you're turning into, what your friendship level looks like after that, and the XP gain. So I'm going to go ahead and take hardwood stick. And now we are on our way to be able to go craft those hardwood sticks. I just got the ability to harvest hardwood, and as a matter of fact, I think we'll go ahead and knock out this quest just so we can get around town and show a bit of town off. The town is very uphill. There's a church at the top. Here is City Hall. If we go to the construction junction, we can find different cosmetic things to change the way our home looks. And there's a doggy following us. Hello, doggy. Ditzy pet dog. Ruff, ruff. I like the doggy. I meant Nemo. And okay, so we have Arvio over here. He's got a quest for us. We can also take up more quests.
Hey, Builder. Hot shopping again? Unfortunately, right now I have such a backlog, I just can't make time to help you. If only I could split myself into thirds. One to watch the shop, one to deliver packages, then the last could go to the game center and just have fun all day. But alas, just this delivery alone might take all 3 parts.
You need some help?
That would be greatly appreciated. It's a simple delivery. You just need to help me run this over to the customer. You see, this is a special condiment ordered by Owen for the Blue Moon Saloon, expertly made in Walnut Groove. Legend goes that with this seasoning, even a rock can be made into a delicious meal. The Blue Moon Saloon is one of By the Star's most cherished customers. Though still, I do hope Grace doesn't let it go to waste. I'm a little worried about that. My store guarantees delivery within 24 hours upon supply arrival in town, so please don't forget. When you've delivered it,
Alright, so we got that from him, and it looks like we just need to make our way over to the Blue Moon Saloon in order to deliver the order. We were just there, so we know exactly where we're going. Let's make sure that's because it's not marking it on the map. Let's take that one out. Delivered to Owen. Okay, yeah, so we definitely are on the right path. We'll jump over the counter. Hello,
Ain't this
Owen?
the package I ordered from By the Stairs? Why are you the one out here delivering? Ah, so you're helping Arvio. We'll take a Yakmo milk on the house. Consider it a little tip from me.
Oh, right. Awesome. We got some Yakmo milk. Also, if I wanted to, I can go here and order food. And based on the foods you put together, they give you bonuses, such as if I wanted to, say, I don't know, make a food that'll give me extra stamina, I can actually come over here and find different foods that give me different bonuses. I can't remember which food gives what. I thought maybe the food would tell you what it gave you. I actually don't know. I'm actually going to take these off here. But we can go for this special. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the SP. Okay, so these are stamina points right there. Based on the food you're making, it'll show you how much stamina points it'll actually restore back to you. So I just got a 47 stamina point recovery for eating this food right here. And now, I think I'm going to put up all those wanted posters. And we were making our way to the middle of town and on the other side just because those are the furthest points. Here's our mission log. I'm going to go ahead and do that one again. And oh yeah, he's also got our commission that we're working for. So where did Arvio run to? I think that's him all the way over here, actually. Let's check it out. I knew we saw him running this way. Yep, there he is.
You've already delivered it? That was quick. I really don't know what I would have done without you.
Alright, looks like we got 30 goals from that. Our relationship went up and we got a little bit of XP. So now we'll run into the other side of the town so we can place those wanted posters. There's also City Hall. Okay, so I think the Yan is actually like a commissioner, because we also have the mayor of City Hall. I can't remember her name at the moment because I've been rushing back and forth trying to get so much of the game played. I did jump past the very beginning of the game a little bit, and that was more or less because of the fact that the beginning of the game can be a little slow. You don't have a couple of locations unlocked that kind of, you know, really enhance the experience. You can also afford to clean up the appearance of the town. They have sandstorms and such, and everything gets knocked out of the way, but you can actually improve the look of the town if you take care of it. We're putting these wanted photos up, or pictures up, because we were actually harassed by a guy named Logan, basically a train robbery, if you will, and everybody thinks this guy Logan is a bad guy, so we're putting up wanted posters looking for Logan. There's more to the story than that, but for now, we're still pretty early game. I've taken on a couple of commissions. I pushed the story forward a bit. I've gone dungeon diving and salvage diving a little bit. But more or less, I just wanted to give you an idea what the game is about. So, we're going to be taking on the commission to build up those hardwood planks that we were asked to build. But I'm also going to show you where you get the stuff to build those items. I have upgraded my weapons, or my tools, one time. Oh, hello. Looks like we're going to have a moment.
Hey! You can't go in there.
Is someone talking to us? Oh, there you go.
Hi. You're the new builder. I'm unsure. Second or third in command in the Civil Corps. I'm not really sure. We keep the peace around here because if we didn't, things would be a lot less peaceful. Sheriff told me I have to watch this door and make sure no crazy robots get out of the Paradise Lost hazardous ruins here behind me.
Okay.
Paradise Lost used to be a shopping mall in the old world, but after the Day of Calamity, all the robots went crazy. Or was it before? I don't know. I was never good at history. Oh, you want to go in here? I thought you just wanted to chat with me. Well, the lock on this door here is broken, and Justice told me not to let anyone in or out until it's fixed. Yeah, probably. The door kind of looks fine to me, but I gotta follow orders. Sheriff Justice has got to get an official commission through the City Hall. That's just how it is, I guess. So until Justice does the paperwork, I'm sorry to say I can't help you. Yeah, maybe you'll get a commission soon to fix it, but who knows how long that could be. If I were you, I'd just do other things for a while. I'm sure we'll reopen Paradise Lost when the time is right. I mean, probably. Well, good luck. Hope you're enjoying Sandrock.
Well, alright. Looks like we got an idea of the dungeon that's located right here. Put up our last wanted poster. And that is a quest completed. Now we can go talk to Penn back in the middle of town and turn in the quest. There is fast travel in the game. There are certain boards that are dotted around the map. I can show you one here. We have one on the other side of the train station. It says bench right here, I believe, and you can hit E to ride and then pick another point in the game that you want to be dropped off to, I think. Oh no, you can only do another billboard. So there's 3 locations you can fast travel right off the bat. So anyways, we'll work our way up the hill and complete this quest, and I think we're going to start doing some crafting, especially we need to finish off the commission. The game does have a time cycle, so as you can see in the bottom right hand corner next to the mini-map, time is actually going by.
Uh-huh.
Do you need something, Skinny Arms? Oh, right, the posters. Well done, Skinny. You've done another fine deed for Sandrock. With those posters up, everyone will be even more aware of that infamous bandit. How very necessary. Awesome. Looks like we got our seaside casual shoes like as a cosmetic for a character. Got some XP. And actually, it might not just be a cosmetic. Let's see where these shoes are. Looks like we didn't have any shoes to begin with. So here's our character. We got the chance to put these shoes on, and they gave us a +5 stamina bonus, +5 to critical chance, and a +6 to endurance, which is wonderful. I believe +6 is like whenever we're dodge rolling out of the way and whatnot. We do 1 breakpoint of damage when we attack our enemies, and we currently are using stone daggers. We can actually probably look to see if we can get better daggers now that I'm actually into the bronze territory of things. I do want to come down here to... I actually can't remember this places, but that guy Unsure was talking about his boss Justice. Justice is actually one of these buildings. I believe it's this one right here. I want to see if we have the Civil Corps. That's what it's called. I want to see if Justice is here, and it doesn't look like he is, but I believe at some point in time you're going to actually be able to join the Justice Corps and complete commissions for them as well and get new gear that'll help you out as well. You can even get guns. Guns are actually really good because they can help you tag things that are a distance, such as maybe a treasure chest that's floating in the air, because there are hidden treasure chests all around Sandrock. If I open up my map here, I can also see where there's other quests. We need to visit the clinic, but I have a commission that I would like to start working on, so we're going to run back to the base real quick. When you're operating your base actually runs on 2 resources. The first one is water. We are in the desert, so water is definitely hard to come by to start out with. You actually have a water tank that fuels the rest of your base, and then you also have different forms of resources such as power stones and something called dregs to power everything else. If you run out of those things, you will not be able to run any machines in your base. Yeah. And then some items, such as the processor and grinder and the forge, they take time whenever you're using them. So I need to make hardwood stick. It looks like we have some hardwood here. And I believe this right here indicates how many, for the mission we need 3. And we only have enough to build 2. So I'm going to go ahead and start those 2 up. And then I'm going to go out looking for something that'll help me get to 3, or enough resources to create all 3. The bronze axe, well, actually, I believe Helda's cut down these cactus flowers, and these might actually be a source of hardwood. I could be wrong. Nope, we got 3 hardwood from that, so I think that's just enough already. Yeah. We'll knock down this cactus flower, and we got ourselves some more hardwood as well as regular wood. So I'll come over here, and if need be, I don't know if you can add on another one. It'd be cool if you could. I don't think you can add on another, let's see. Quantity, 3 + 1. It is what it is. I'll go ahead. Let's just do it in 3. Nice. Okay. And as you can tell, it says it's going to take 3 minutes and 16 seconds to get through all of that. So we're going to leave that alone, and we're going to do some other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and come up here to our salvage yard. This is where you can go to salvage diving and start collecting things as well. One of the best ways to get reputation as well as bonus items is to come in here and take on our dungeon diving, which is exactly what I'm going to do. If we come down here and use this lift, which you have to build, by the way, this is the first blockade in the game in order to get to the ancient ruins to go salvaging, is to create that crane lift for the town. Once you do that, we come over here to the Eufaula Salvage Abandoned Ruins. We'll go in. I've made it about 6th floor down. If you can look over here to the left side, you get all these things that you could possibly get. Some of these are power stones and tin ore and copper ore and old parts. These are all things that we could use to power our base, but such things like the art museum model, equatorial mount, camera, or if we click on something else, you see we have spaceship model, camera. We'll find pieces to them, and if we find all the pieces to craft something, we can actually turn around, take that to our museum, because this town has a museum in it, and we can donate our collections to them, and that'll give us rewards based on the number of items we've donated for our dungeon diving. Any extras that we find, we can sell to a store and get us a bit of extra cash as well. I'm going to go ahead and enter the ruins. You do have to buy a pass for a week that'll allow you to keep dungeon diving every day, but it does keep your progress, so if you can't afford it to come in here, which I think is like 200 gold every time you want to come in here, then you can just wait off, do some commissions, get some extra money, and go along your way. When you're inside the dungeons, you have 2 things you can do. The first one is you have a jetpack now that has special amount of fuel, and you have a scanner goggles, where you hit F on the keyboard, and you start scanning for anything that's hidden in the ground. In this case, I found most of the treasure that's hidden here, And I'm looking to go to this green mark right here, which is a door that continues on. Looks like I can jump down. There's a lot of things over here. The red stuff right here, this is copper ore. I have plenty of that. The silver stuff is the tin ore. It looks like we have an item right here underneath us. And if I target it, it tells us how far underneath ground it is. So it's 11 meters underground. I'll just come up above it and we'll start digging our way down. We are 5 meters. And we are 1 meter, and we got it. It was an equatorial mount piece 3. So at minimum, we have a statue that comes in 3 pieces. Once we collect all of it, we can actually donate that to the museum. I'm gonna dig here, digging our way to this door. As you get further into this section, we'll find our way and exit to go on to the next area of the Eufaula Salvage Ancient Ruins. I assume... There we go. We're through. And we got another door here. We got several items. And that looks like to be the way out to the next floor. So I'll come over here. I've got several items I want to find that are right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just dig. You'll get several things. We'll get ore. We'll get data discs, which are very important. Data discs will actually help us research different things that we can use in our workshop. It'll get you new new tools and new things to use, such as processing station, alchemy stations, all that sort of thing. And can we actually get through this? No, it looks like we have to break the ground a little bit, and then we'll walk through, and we are on to level 7. And here we are, and as you can see, we are slowly losing stamina as we're in here because we're digging all around us. But that's okay. If you level up, you get plenty of stamina back too. So everything you do costs or gives you XP. As you can see over there, we are definitely getting some XP. We got Equatorial Mount Piece 1, so we got 1 and 3 at the least. Let's see, anything in here? I don't think I've actually been this far down in here before. That's cool. And if you get close enough, sometimes you don't even have to dig all the way through the dirt. If I'm like 1 meter away, it may often give me the opportunity to just... Oh, that is an item, but apparently I am full in my bag. How much money do I have? I have 1,339. There's a reason why I asked this question. Right now, it seems as though I was a big doofus and didn't get any... I don't need this at all. Can I just abandon this? It looks like I can. Abandon. And I'm going to put on that hat. I didn't know I got a hat. And then we have a couple other things in here as well. But say I needed more space, because I believe you only start out with 3 rows first stuff, and then I had to purchase these. Purchasing extra space is super easy. Just hit on this plus sign that you'll find at the end of all your space, and it'll tell you, hey, if you have this amount of money, you can buy this many backpack slots. So I'm going to buy 5 more. There we go. And now I have 5 more spots. It is as simple as that. I picked up that item down there. We can dig right here. And we are right above it. We got a basic toolbox. Toolboxes are cool. They are basically just random boxes of extra components you can find. Beast Head Jade Chalice Piece 2. Get that piece. Jeweled Egg Piece 1. And looks like we are on to the next room. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we can run over here and come through. We have something hidden over here in this pile of dirt. Did we get it? I guess it was just that one old part. Nice, okay. And we have a wall. Is this stuff on the other side of the wall? It is. Okay. Sometimes you can even find explosive barrels And the explosive barrels will help you clear out areas around you. Like that, right there. We lucked out. And that'll have taken out most of the ground around us for us. And where was that other piece at? There was another one right here. Should be able to collect that. Yep, another coil. And we came from that way. And looks like we are heading this way. If I was a betting man, I would say, okay, there's the exit. Is there anything in this corner? There's a couple of things in this corner. Looks like be able to dig from this side to get where we need to go. Power stones, that's used for powering things around us. We'll come near this barrel so we can clear some of this rubble out of the way. And it looks like we saved ourselves some stamina. Equatorial mount piece 2. Okay, so I think we actually got all 3 pieces of the equatorial gear, which is nice. So once we decide to head back to town and the museum is open, we can actually opt to, donate that. So let's see if we can get over here. The jetpack uses a certain amount of energy. I don't know the best way to tell this, but we're going to use that to make these jumps across. And I believe that's going to be our way to get to this final area over here, towards the exit. Oh, right. And like that, we're making our way to the exit. Nothing here, but we can dig our way down. So that is exactly what we'll do. Boom. I think this takes us to floor 8, I believe, is where we're at now. These items right here, you can spend money to get things that will give you stamina back. So if I take this, it's going to give me plus 100 stamina, for instance, for 251 goals. This gives us 100% more stamina. I believe that's all that means. We have the golden bullhead piece 2, so you can go ahead and just straight out purchase things to put things together. Alright. So I'm not going to take any of those just off the bat. I'd rather just be digging. I managed to get both of those, yeah? Nice, okay. And we'll just dig our way a little corner here to eat through. But this is basically the routine of daily basics. You go into your commissions. Once you've done all the commissions or everything you can, if you have stamina left over, you can come into these salvage ruins and come looking or spelunking for extra dealy bobs to make you money, to donate, to forge better friendships, to find data discs that'll help you craft bigger and better set pieces for your workshop. And we are almost out of stamina, which is 100% fine. And then we leveled up, so we got some more stamina. No, we didn't actually get more stamina, did we? Right there is health and attack. Oh no! All right, actually, oh yes. So we'll come through here. And anything underneath us? It does not seem to be the case. No treasures to speak of, but there is a door underneath here. So I want to keep digging, because if I can make my way to the next floor, I'm going to do that. Like that. We have some items here. Oh, we have some items behind us. A lot of toolboxes, that's good. I like toolboxes. Get that. And I don't know if we're going to be able to break our way through this wall. Doesn't look like it. If I was a betting man, oh, I was a wrong betting man. Okay. Let's see what else we got under here. Maybe there's something above us as well as stuff below us, but I don't have the stamina to do anything else in here. I don't believe that I have any food. I have 4 of these cactus fruits that'll give me plus 2 stamina per one that we take, but I don't think I have any food to take to get any more, and I don't intend to spend my very limited amount of goals that I have right now in order to get extra stamina. Plus, I think I've showcased this area enough. So whenever you're done, you can hold down tab and you have an option to exit out of this. It'll save where you're at and then we'll just leave the ruins. This will take us back up top. We don't have to go through all the levels we got through. And then we can ride the lift that'll spawn in here in a second back to the top. It is officially nighttime. It is 8:30 at night here in the town of Sandrock, and because of that, most of the places have closed. So this would be an opportune time for us to go to sleep. Once we go to sleep, we'll wake up the next morning fresh faced and ready to go. I can choose to go over here. I'm sure our wood is ready. There's our 3 hard sticks. I wonder if we can go ahead and turn this in. People do go to sleep. They will go to their beds. They will go to their houses. But you can actually wake them up and be like, hey, I did your commission for you. So let's go ahead and turn this in. We could have waited the next day, but I just wanted to showcase, get some extra money. So it looks like Archeo, I think that's his name, Arvio, is in his home, which is also the store that he works at. Where is he at? This doesn't look like Arvio. Why is it telling me to go outside? It just told me to go inside. Oh, he's invisible. Ah, there he is.
Thanks.
But what else could I expect coming from someone such as yourself? Please take this for your troubles. Alright, we got some XP, workshop, reputation, our relationship went up with Arvio, and, you know, that's pretty much good. The money is what we really want, because that'll help us upgrade our workshop here coming up. Let's go to the workshop at night, although we don't have any stamina, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Someone said they would get us into the junkyard for free if we don't have a pass once. But we are fairly efficient right now with that. So now that we've done that, I want to come over to this chest. I have a lot of pieces. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, we did have extra wood in there, and I didn't even pay attention to that. I'm going to go ahead and stack from our inventory. You can hit that autofill right there. And it'll autofill from stuff that you have in your bag and free up some space. So I'm going to go... Anything over there? Alright, there we go. That freed up a lot of space for us. Nice. We have another page of stuff that we don't have to worry about anymore. I do want to take a look at our... This box right here I used for the pieces for the museum. I got spaceship model, fossil pieces. Did I grab any more fossil pieces? Doesn't look like it. I have 1 and 3 of the museum. Equatorial, 1, 2, and 3. Jeweled egg. Not a lot of pieces of that. Is this the only box that I have stuff in? It does look like that is the case. Oh well, that is fine. That is more than fine. This means that we gotta do some more dungeon diving here in the future. I do not need the shirt anymore, but that's fine. I am gonna go ahead and use these toolboxes though. If I open up my inventory, I can put these toolboxes right here on my action bar. And if I use them, it'll just give me parts, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and fill everything up when I can. I might have to create some more boxes, to be honest. But yeah, that's a little bit of the dungeon diving. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. As you play the game, as you complete things, you'll get new story beats as time passes. So we'll go ahead and go to sleep for now. First thing I'm going to do whenever I'm able to, there seems to be something going on outside. So this is the next story beat, is I'm going to actually take that piece to the museum and showcase the museum. Who do we have here? Oh no!
Thank you for your assistance. I'm fine.
I didn't even do anything.
Perhaps I was overzealous. I thought I could move all this clay in one trip. But it proved more burdensome than I thought.
Let me help you.
I appreciate your concern, but I'd best take care of this myself. Although, I had been considering getting someone to help out at the shop from time to time.
I can help.
Yes. Gathering clay. This is something workshop owners do, is it not?
I'm not sure about that.
If you would be willing to deliver 5 clay to my shop twice a week, it would be a great service. And you will be compensated appropriately, of course. Well, this has been a pleasant interaction. Furthermore, it has been a pleasure to be properly introduced to you. I'm glad I fell. See you at my shop.
Well, alright then. So it looks like we have a new mission, the Moonlighter. And apparently now we are tangled in a relationship with Amira in which we now have to give her
Thank you.
clay.
Your assistance is...
So we knocked that out. I already gave her the first thing of clay. Oh, we have some mail. Oh, okay, so yeah, one of the things I was doing was I was researching something. We now have the ability to craft the intermediate work table. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And I don't think it's an assembly. I think it's just an upgrade we do for that. Oh no, it is actually something you craft. So right here, we can see all the things required to make the intermediate work table. Looks like we have a whole bunch of things. Old parts, hardwood stick, copper wire made from copper bars, marble turns into marble brick, turns into marble slab. Now, I think I have most everything except for the marble. Let me see. I know this is in a box somewhere. Nope. No. I swear I have some. Oh, I have it on me. Here's some marble that we have on ourselves. We can harvest this by going out and finding areas that would actually give us marble. I believe hard rock is actually what might give us the marble. We'll find out here in a second. I'm not going to spend all my time doing this, but the museum doesn't actually open until 8 a.m. So I believe I just saw marble fly around. So we have 5 marble right there. And I think we needed a total of 48. So I want to look around for more hard rock, which I see one right here. Hey! Oh, we'll just do this for a little bit before we start trekking on over to the museum. Everything opens. Once we go to the museum, I'll take another stop by the commissioner's office, so that way we can grab another commission to work on and get some more money. And we can start working on upgrading things at our shop. We can even upgrade the amount of space, which is another big facet of the game, is you can upgrade the size of your workshop. So you have more room to build bigger and better things. So we're going to go here and get this hard rock. Get this marble, and then I think we're going to go ahead on to the museum. I've gotten a bit of marble there. What are we sitting at now? 32, and it says we only required 40 something in order to get our marble on. But that's okay. I want to make sure that I have all the things for my equatorial mount. We have all 3 pieces. You can sell them individually, or we can take them to the museum and craft the item, put it back together the way it is meant. You use data discs to do that as well. So data discs serve 2 purposes: putting together your donations at the museum, and or researching new things at the researcher here in town.
A great choice to bring back to your family.
So come over here, and there's a balloon with a treasure chest on it. Once we have a ranged weapon such as a gun, we'll be able to shoot that balloon and get the resources from it, which is pretty nice. There's a museum. If you come up to these doors and they are closed and they don't open, they'll usually hover open while it's not open. It'll be like, hey, come back between these hours for us to be open. So here we are. We have all 3 pieces, plus it takes 10 of the data discs to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and restore. Boom, we got it restored. Anytime you get enough pieces to do what you need to do, it'll show them right here. See right there, it looks like we have, if we had one more equatorial mount piece, we could make this one more time. If I were to sell this item, it would get us another 120 gold. So putting these together after you've already completed them once can be worth it if you have extra data discs and you want to make some money. So I will come over here. I will look at my bag, and the equatorial mount should be here. I'll put it on my hotbar. That puts it on top of our head, and I can donate. Oh wait, we'll probably need a larger exhibit for this. Maybe... I don't know where this would go. Is it that would go here? There we go. Display. Boom. Equatorial mount. And because we've made 3 donations, because I have donated that DNA sequence over there, this equatorial mount, as well as this bull's head, you can go here to get a museum reward. In this case, we got the floral casual wristband. It doesn't seem to do anything for us. I could be wrong. We'll check it out once we look in our inventory. The next thing we'll get is the Desert Defender waistband for making 5 donations. And as you see right here, we have several donations that we can get from them, or rewards we can get from them for donating. There's even one for 5,000 goals after you donated 60 items. Alright, let's check out that waistband. Or wristband. Oh, yeah, we do get stuff from it. We'll go ahead and equip that, and we got another 7 to our defense, which is pretty cool. That's another accessory. And now we can head on to the commissioner's office and start the process all over again. As days passed, or come to pass, new story events will unfold for you. So there is some of the stuff that you can push forward for yourself with the side quests and forming relationships. But more importantly, once you've made pivotal progress, like having to rebuild this stage, which we had to rebuild at some point in time, or building the crane lift for the salvage ruins, new story events will automatically pop up for you in the same way that when I woke up earlier and said, hey, something was going on outside, and we met that lady we have to donate clay to now. I'm going to go ahead and pick up our next commission, and we want to make sure it is something that we can actually achieve in this sense. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the bronze bars, because I think I already have 8 bronze bars crafted. So we'll go ahead and take this, and that might be quick money because I've already gone through the process of having to create all the bronze bars that I have. And once we turn that quest in, I think that'll more or less conclude what we can do in My Time in Sandrock. It's mostly completing commissions, coming up with new machines to do, making your workshop bigger, and then, yeah, making bigger and better things. I have 10. We come in here, the assembly station, I can do all sorts of things, like I'm going to make a dew collector myself here probably in the next couple of episodes, because this will be a good way to get water without having to actually purchase water from the town, which is one thing you'll have to do, or crafting it using dew you find around. And then you also buy new things. Matter of fact, I'll have to go to the researcher and purchase a new thing to research. Everything you research takes a couple of days to research, and you actually have to wait for those days to pass in game. You don't have to go back to the researcher in order to get the item. It shows up in your mailbox, so that's a big win for you, not having to run around anymore. And it looks like the guy we were turning our commission to isn't here. Where's he at? I can flag him on the map. Or no. And no. Mission, there we go. There you go. And where's he at? Oh, wow. He is on the other side of town. That's okay. We'll go ahead and run over there. That being said, you don't have to stick around for that. I just wanted to showcase a little bit of My Time in Sandrock. What did you think of it? Is this a sort of game that interests you? Are you into games? Have you played My Time in Portia, the game that came before this? What do you think about it? I haven't really dived into the multiplayer portion yet. From my understanding, the multiplayer is slightly different than the single player because with friends, you're actually building the town Sandrock as opposed to already the Sandrock is built and then you're working with the citizens themselves. That being said, leave some comments down below if you want to see more of the game. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I generally love putting out new content and showcasing games coming out. If this is the sort of thing you like, yeah. So that being said, you guys have a great day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Later.